You know what's becoming rarer than honest politicians these days? Movies that don't try to outsmart themselves. Films that remember sometimes the simplest stories hit the hardest. Enter the Peanut Butter Falcon, a 2019 indie gem that does more with heart and sincerity than most blockbusters do with $100 million. Written and directed by Tyler Nilson and Michael Schwartz, this film was inspired by its lead actor, Zack Gottsegen, after the directors met him in a camp for actors with disabilities. Instead of waiting for Hollywood to give him a chance, they built an entire movie around his talent, a move that paid off brilliantly. The movie stars Zack Gottsegen, Shia LaBeouf, and Dakota Johnson, with appearances from Bruce Dern, Jon Bernthal, and even WWE legend Mick Foley. Because if you're making a movie about wrestling, you might as well go all the way. In the movie, Zack, played by Zack, is a 22-year-old with Down syndrome who's been stuck in a nursing home, not because he's sick, but because the system had no better place to put him. But Zack has bigger dreams than playing bingo with retirees. He wants to be a professional wrestler. And when you've got a dream, you don't let little things like legally being someone's responsibility stop you. So, he does the only logical thing. He breaks out, at night, in nothing but his underwear. After sneaking onto a random boat to escape, Zack meets Tyler, played by Shia LaBeouf, a rough-around-the-edges fisherman who's on the run for very different reasons. He's broke, in trouble, and really not looking to babysit a runaway. But life has other plans. He tries to shake Zack off at first, but eventually something clicks. Maybe it's because they're both outcasts in their own way. Maybe it's because Zack is just too damn persistent. Either way, Tyler becomes Zack's unofficial guide on his journey to a wrestling school run by his hero, the saltwater redneck. Meanwhile, Eleanor, played by Dakota Johnson, is frantically trying to track Zack down. Mostly because she is the one who let him out of her sight, but Zack's having a way better time than he ever did at that nursing home. He and Tyler raft down rivers, steal from convenience stores, and train for his wrestling debut with some very questionable techniques.
Also do a foot stomp. Yeah, but kind of pop your head too, it just gives it more energy. Yeah, okay, that's good.
And then there's the moment Zack picks his wrestling name, the Peanut Butter Falcon. Why? No reason, it just feels right. The story is simple yet deeply meaningful. Two men, both dealing with loss, form an unexpected bond that helps them heal. As Carl says early in the film, friends are the family you choose. A sentiment that rings true as we see how Zack's abandonment and Tyler's past mistakes shape them. Each of them fills a void in the other's life in ways they never expected. Tyler's adventurous spirit gives Zack the confidence to embrace a world that has long shut him out, while Zack's unwavering loyalty reminds Tyler that he's not as lost or broken as he believes. This back and forth between them is what makes this straightforward story feel so rich and full of life. The connection between the two actors keeps the audience invested and engaged. Peanut Butter Falcon isn't one of those shameless Oscar bait movies. It's not some forced, over-the-top inspirational story. It's just Zack Gottsegen at the heart and soul of the film. His performance is so genuine and full of life. Then there's Shia LaBeouf, who delivers one of the most raw, honest performances of his career that will make you forget Transformers and want to pardon him for all his career-derailing antics. I know that's hard for some of you, but just do it! Aside the powerful storytelling, talented cast, stunning visuals, and a grounded natural charm, several dichotomies are at play in the film. Good guy versus bad guy, right versus wrong, free will versus duress, urban versus rural. The play between these dichotomies is constantly defined and redefined by the film's characters, to a point where all that's left is raw human emotion, and all that remains is each character's own humanity. Overall, The Peanut Butter Falcon is a fun, heartfelt, and rewarding film. It's rare to see a movie stay so true to its theme, no matter where the story goes, but this one does it beautifully. And with each rewatch, there's always something new to appreciate in this simple yet deeply moving story. I'm still floored it got no Oscar recognition, while a movie like Emilia Perez got 13 nominations. The Peanut Butter Falcon movie clearly deserves more love. If you like this review, please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like it, thank you for listening, but still like, share, and subscribe. You'll love the next one.